So today with us on Stool Talk, it's an honor, it's a privilege to have a special guest. Here on Stool Talk, we walk in our purpose on purpose, and today we have with us Miss Julia Williams. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. First off, I want to say congratulations on graduating and being a scholar athlete. We're spotlighting you for all your hard work in the classroom with sports, and just having great character, being a leader, being a positive role model to the siblings and to your peers. What was your first sport that you played and how was it and how old were you?
The first sport I played, I think I don't really count it as a sport, but I did swimming when I was
Oh,
younger.
yeah, okay.
So I used to swim a lot. I didn't get to get into like the contests and stuff like that, but I did swim and I used to like race my friends. But like the most real sport I have ever played was volleyball.
Was
And
volleyball.
that was like six when I was like six and stuff. And I've been playing it since now.
Yeah, when did you see yourself like developing and you start to getting good and you start to getting better and like, man, I can do this.
So I came back from North Carolina and I played for Premier. And like that's when I like got to like serve in underhands and stuff like that, and got to like move for the ball because I used to like just stay in one place and I wouldn't go. I would just sit. So that's when I felt like I started to like get to like where I need to be and to help my teammates out to make sure we can win and get to like different places.
Yeah, so you got to speak at your graduation. Was you nervous? Was the feeling like the same feeling you get before a game? How was that? How was your speech?
I when I seen everybody was there, my heart dropped. It was done. I was scared. But like I feel like I never get scared in front of people. I don't know what happened now, but like I was very nervous because I feel like I was gonna mess up on like my words and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like during like games, I never feel like that. I feel like I only feel like that when my mom comes watch me. And like I don't like playing in front of like I don't like playing in front of people I know that's gonna watch me. Like I want them to like sit there and be like, okay, I don't see you. I can play in my regular game. But
Yeah.
if I know people are watching me, then I mess up and I feel like
Yeah. Could you see yourself in speaking roles in the future or when you get older or even, going into high school where they have different things where they need somebody to speak in front of an audience, a crowd?
yeah, I feel like I'll be able to do that. It just takes a lot of practice.
Yeah. What do you love most about volleyball?
Being libero. I love going on the floor and getting balls and make sure I can hit the over the ball, run for the ball so my teammates don't clash into each other, do different things. I feel like that's my favorite part.
Yeah, have you ever spiked on somebody?
No.
Have you ever got
I'm
spiked
just
on?
Yes, and it hurts. Like you have to, ooh, it hurts so bad.
Yeah. What would you say you bring to the table in volleyball? When I got Julia on my team, when I got Jules on my team, what are you bringing to the table?
I think I bring serving. I do very good on serving when I'm like when I'm developing because I just started developing my overhand
Yeah.
and I've been doing very, very good. So I feel like when people like think of me, I think they think of my serving and my get up balls for people.
Yeah. Well, what do you think that you need to work on?
Um, so right now with my coach, I'm working on different positions because when I do want to play, you need to know all your positions. So I said I want to get to know like all the positions on the court, but I love being middle back. So more things that I really need to work on is being in the front and rotations wise, see how it goes because I'd be bumping into each other and I don't want to mess up everybody that knows how to play front row.
Yeah, yeah. Man, shout out to Zara Collins, Coach Collins. I had her on. She long time classmate and she got a great volleyball program. She was at Scott, she had her own. And we were just talking about, getting young girls and getting the youth back into volleyball and making sure they got the skills, the development and things that they need. What would you say to the youth or younger girls who was thinking about playing volleyball but don't know because they unaware of how it looks? What would you say to them?
I feel like everybody can play any sport. No matter if it's like you think it's just a boy sport, if it's a girl sport, everybody can play a sport. Volleyball is really like I mean, it's not hard, but it very is like it doesn't look hard, but it's hard. You have
Yeah.
to remember your rotations, you have to remember how you do this, because they call the refs really be on. Like they'll call every little thing, no matter if you can't even argue with the refs or it's gonna be done. So you have to like
Wow.
know how to control yourself. You have to know how to hit the ball. You have to know how to control to your teammates, not get an attitude. and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like stay positive so you don't ruin how everybody else feels to get a win or if you lose. No matter if you lose or not, if you play a good game, you won.
Yeah.
So I feel like you just gotta be yourself.
Yeah. And what type of leader would you say you are? Or what type of leader do you want to be? One that leads vocally or with your play?
I like to do vocally. I mean, I'm very bad. I don't know how to talk to people like without like being rude or like not having like things. So I'm working on that too.
Yeah.
So I feel like I want to do more vocal because that's like I can't keep stuff. I can't.
Yeah. Well, see, one thing that I love about what you just said, and this is the purpose of we doing it to see journeys for people to see, because it's somebody else that probably feels just like you and like, man, I thought I was the only one feeling like that. But you're showing that you want to improve and you do see it. So once you see it and you know that you need to improve, or if it's something that your heart wants, you'll go out there and be able to get it. What does hard work mean to you?
Hard work means to put in like you need to be ready to do it. If you really have a desire and need to doing this or that, you have to put in the practice. Like getting into me, like when I used to do when I had a volleyball and I was working on my overhand serve, I was Coach Z can even tell you I wanted to give up that because we had to sit there and I had to like get five serves over like five. Everybody had to wait on me. I'd be like, I don't even want to do it no more. I don't. I just want to keep overhand.
Yeah.
But once you put your dedication and work into doing what you really want to desire and to get to in life, then you will do it. It just takes practice and hard work. That's literally dedication. That's it. You just gotta get
Yeah.
it. You can't say you can't.
Yeah, what would be a perfect post game meal after a volleyball game that Jules wants to get, or a go-to meal that you get after a volleyball game?
Chipotle or Chick-fil-A.
To- do you make sure you get extra? Because they be being stingy at Chipotle now.
Yes, I get extra everything.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, that's good. That's good. What do your family mean to you, and how does their support help you in your stage of life now?
They helped me express myself. I feel like when I was like, I feel like I like now I'm like able to express my feelings to people and to my family more because
Yeah,
when I was little, I just felt like I couldn't say anything. Like nothing would come out. I feel like I would just leave it and just be like, okay, that's whatever. I let it go. But now I feel like talking to people or talking to your family about stuff and even having their support is better than just sitting there and not letting nobody know what's going on with you.
yeah. Well, what would you say to the youth, or someone who may be struggling with needing to know, I need to talk to somebody, or finding the right people? How would they go about that?
I mean, it's not like you could trust everybody.
Yeah,
But if you feel like my mom has been here my whole life. Like that's really my day one. I like and she gets me places, she gets me the opportunities that I want to have in life. And I feel like if you have the connection like that with somebody, you're clear to go. You're cool to talk to anybody that you need help with. Like it's not easy because you never know if they can switch up on you, but you need to know your right person that can help you. You can't hold it all in. It's not
yeah.
gonna work.
Yeah, with you being a scholar athlete, your grades is amazing. You're in different programs, the upper bounds, the taking college courses and all that. How do Jules balance work, being a teenager, being a big sister, like being a daughter, but still going to practice games, all what you are involved in? How does Jules balance all this?
One thing is tiring.
It is.
I'd be so tired after everything. I think it's basically time management, especially when I want to do things with my friends too.
Yeah,
It's more time management wise. And now think like since I'm like doing college courses, like when I get into high school and I'm doing upper bound, I'm not really gonna be like doing a lot with my friends. I don't have a phone. So like I feel like that's more better and
yeah,
like I can focus more on my work. But all you gotta do is put work first. And that's what my mom always told me. No matter if it's a volleyball game coming up, I need to put my work first because that's more important. I always have time to play volleyball and I always have time to go to practice. I always have time to find another team. I always have time to do that. But work is going to always not always be there. You need to do it right away and to get the right scores or whatever grade you need.
yeah. How is it taking college classes, and even looking ahead at ones are you going to take? Is it a little like you nervous? Is it anticipation? You ready? How is that process? Because some people may have the opportunity to take those classes, but they might be scared, intimidated, worried, or not. What would you say to those people?
Um, I'm scared. I haven't started them yet, but I'm very, very scared. I feel like like I have gaps in very like some of my work, but like I feel like I know what to do. I know what to do.
Yeah.
I think you just gotta stay positive. I don't really know. I'm really scared. I don't know how the work's gonna look from like the work I do now. I don't know how everything's gonna catch up into what I need to do now or how I want to get to where I want to go at college. I don't know yet.
Do you know what you want to be when you grow up? Do you got goals? Do you know what field you want to go into?
So I want to be a forensic pathologist, and then for a plan B, I either want to do sports medicine.
Okay, with the first one, what does that consist of?
Uh, a forensic pathologist. If you ever watch Law and Order or CIS, you know, like when like a person like dies, and they have to figure out how like how the how they died or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what they do in the lab. So that's like it's very interesting. I feel like this is very interesting. It's cool. It
And
might look disgusting to other people, but I like it.
yeah, and that's two really needed fields though, because you're always gonna have crime, injuries, murders, all that. And with sports, you're always gonna have somebody who, needs you in that field as well. What are you most excited about in your transition going to high school?
Um, the classes.
The classes. Yeah,
I'm like ready to switch because like I know I mean we did switch into my school, but like we was always in like it's like elementary still. So like I'm still in line, but I'm like rolling, and plus I have to get to my class in time by myself. I have to time manage what I need to do, get out my locker, have everything with me because I can't go back and forth my locker like I did in elementary. So I had
yeah.
to at least have everything, and that's like planning and stay organized and responsible stuff like that.
Yeah, what would you say to the eighth graders that's in seven about to be eighth grade? What do they have to look forward to eighth grade?
Um, Stay focused. Stay focused every day. Don't let drama get to you because drama
Yeah,
is very big now. As a teenager in eighth grade, is very very big.
yeah,
Stay yourself if you really need to. Just stay focused. That's like the big main thing. If you, as long as you get your work done and you feel like you're successful in your grades and you feel like you can do more, ask. All
yeah,
like that's all you got to do is ask. So I'm pretty sure the teachers will give you more work if it's like if you feel like it's too easy, ask. That's all you gotta do. Even if you feel like it's too hard, ask.
yeah. What would you say to one of your friends, a classmate, or a teammate that you see that's struggling one foot in and one foot out with hanging around the wrong people and it's causing them to start getting in trouble and being out of character? What would you say to them?
Um, so that was very me this year. I was hanging around the wrong people. And I feel like you really just gotta walk away.
Yeah,
Because if that person is dealing with wrong drama that you feel like you shouldn't be in, you know you're not supposed to be in, just walk away because it's going to do you bad at the end, like very, very bad. And you don't want to get caught up at all.
yeah. You seem very focused, seem very aware. And that's great too, because that's what you need for you don't let nothing catch you by surprise. So therefore you already focused, you're already thinking ahead, you already even motivated. What keeps you motivated and what keeps you focused? Is it because you know what you want in life or you know what you want to do, or even the feeling you getting by succeeding in everything that you do?
Um, I think it's knowing what I want to do, and especially I want to be a role model for my big brother.
Yeah,
Because in my essays for like getting into programs, I always like put at the end that I'm doing this because I want to be successful. I want to show my brother that if he wants to do whatever he wants to do in college, that he feels like he can get up to do it. Because
yeah.
that's me saying that if I can get up there, he can get up there. He just has to focus. It's like try, do hard work, dedication. Dedication is gonna get you somewhere very good. Like it's gonna get you.
Yeah. Can you speak on any coaches or any positive role models that may have helped you, teachers or coaches that may have inputted and gave you so much direction and guidance during this journey?
Miss Perry. Miss Perry. My my math teacher, Miss Perry, has gave me a very, 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 very good motivation. She told me last year in seventh grade, I ended off the quarter with a D. I just didn't. I gave up. I couldn't no more. I didn't want to do the work no more. But she told me that it takes one thing to fail to get back up again. It's okay to fail. It's okay to like fail, but don't get used to failing because that means if you get used to it, you just don't keep doing it. Take it. You'll be like, okay, I failed. I can do better next time. And I did. I got
Yeah.
up to my A's. I was the first quarter, I was a C plus, but I got up to A's, A. And I'm at a 3.8 GPA. I wanted to get to a 4.0, so I keep it up during high school and high school. I didn't get there, but I'm there. I'm trying. So I feel like she has helped me very well with my like skills because like I do fail. And I feel like I can try again and I do.
Yeah. Lastly, number one question we normally ask before we end, whatever comes to your heart, speak something to the youth or kids under you, even kids your age, whatever comes to your heart, something motivating, something encouraging.
Um, have fun. Have fun. Like I mean, take everything seriously. Like really, take everything seriously, but have fun. It's not like I mean, like you don't have to always stay in one mode and to like stay like there. I mean, you can doze off a little bit, but don't go too crazy. Just stay focused, have fun, be yourself. Don't try to change yourself for everybody else in the group. If you feel like you can't hang around that group and you feel like you fit in with this group, go to that group. 'Cause that group ain't gonna do you better at all.
Yeah. Yeah. So we thank you, Miss Jules. You're a spotlight athlete, spotlight student. We just tell you to continue to be great, continue to go after all your dreams and goals, continue to be focused, continue to, be motivated, encouraging others, and just killing it the way you do. Everybody's journey is one that needs to be shown because it's encouraging and motivating to others. So we thank you for allowing us to spotlight you on your journey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he needed.